30 candles flickered on the cake, but all I could see were the mountains of unpaid bills that threatened to snuff out any semblance of hope. The dreams I once clung to had crumbled, leaving me in a small, dimly lit apartment that echoed with the silence of my failures. With a heavy heart and a mind cluttered with regrets, I decided to escape for a moment to my usual coffee shop, hoping the familiar aroma of roasted beans might offer some solace. Little did I know, the words of a complete stranger would soon become the catalyst for a transformation I never thought possible. Sitting at the corner table, a stranger with kind eyes and a warm smile leaned over and said, "You know, the best stories begin when everything feels lost." At first, I dismissed it as a well-meaning but hollow sentiment. Yet, those words lingered, challenging the narrative I'd been telling myself. Over the next few weeks, I found myself returning to that thought, allowing it to infiltrate the fortress of negativity I'd built. I began to understand that the power to rewrite my story was in my hands, and perhaps this was just the plot twist I needed. Motivated by the stranger's words, I dusted off my long-abandoned passion for writing and started small, sharing my experiences online. To my surprise, people resonated with my honesty and vulnerability, and slowly, an audience began to grow. Each story I penned felt like a piece of the weight on my shoulders was lifted, and soon, opportunities I'd never imagined began to emerge. It was as if the universe had been waiting for me to reclaim my narrative, and once I did, it responded with a generosity that felt like a dream. Standing in the very coffee shop where my journey had begun, I realized that the stranger's words had not just turned my life around but had ignited a fire within me that refused to be extinguished. The lesson was clear: sometimes, when life feels like it's unraveling, it's really just weaving a new beginning. I learned that hope is not a destination but a decision, and the courage to choose it can transform even the darkest of days into a canvas for new dreams. As I blew out the candles this time, I knew that the light within me was brighter than ever.